going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. So if you read the title, you already know that today we are testing out 5-minute craft nail hacks. Now, if you don't know about 5-minute crafts, then I'm gonna need you to stop watching this video right now. Go watch a 5-minute craft video and then come back to this video, and then you'll understand why we're testing out these hacks, okay? Because 5-minute crafts hacks are a little bizarre in a way. They kind of go overboard, and some of them are like not believable at all. I just thought it would be fun. And plus, I used to do this on TikTok, and it went viral on TikTok when I did it on TikTok. So I thought I would love to do it for my YouTube subscribers. So let's get into it, shall we? So before we get started, y'all already know we got to do our notification shout outs. So let's go ahead and give a big shout out to these 3 people right here for having their post notifications turned on. Thank you guys so much for being the first 3 people to comment on my last video. And if you would like to get a shout out just like these 3 people, all you have to do is make sure your post notifications are turned on and you're subscribed to my channel. That way you'll be one of the first 3 people to comment on my videos, and you'll get a shout out just like these 3 people here. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So we're gonna watch it together first, and then we'll recreate it. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. So this, what is that? I want to say that's a tea bag, and then they're putting polygel over it. They're using the tea bag as a nail tip, as if they couldn't use a regular nail tip. I guess they ain't had one. And then we got this dull, very rounded stiletto shape. Okay. We got our little tea bag here. But see, our tea bag don't look like they tea bag. So that's why I'm like, is that a tea bag? Or is it something else that I don't know about? But we gonna say that's a tea bag. So we gonna use a little tea bag. So tea bag nail tips, let's go. Let's do it. So I added some good old top coat on here. I did 2 coats. So whatever we come up with this hack, it'll be easy to take right on off. We got the tea bag, so of course we got to dump this stuff out because we don't really need that. So I got my paper towel here and just dump it out, right? Ooh, and it smells like tea. All right, now we got a good old tea bag. Now I'm not even 100% sure if that was a tea bag in that video. It looks like it to me. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use a tea bag. I'm just gonna cut it right there. We're gonna make ourselves a good old nail tip. Now I don't know if I want to do the shape that they did. Should we or should we not? I might stick to a square, guys. Let's see. I think we're gonna go thumb. Best bet. Yeah. Now they didn't show how they put it on the nail, but we're gonna use glue. I would be lying to you if I told you I wasn't a little scared. Okay, let's do this and this and this end. I don't know if it's gonna stick. That's the only thing, because I got this top coat on here. It's gonna stick today. Okay, we're doing something. Yep, I'm tugging it. It's on there. It's on there really, really good. So I kind of want to do just a smidget shorter because it's a little too long for me. That's not bad, guys. Not bad at all. So for the polygel, I'm going to be using a little pink. This is from Ohuhu Beauty. Got our slip solution. I'm just going to pour just a little bit. Just a tad. I'm honestly just going to start by like just pinching it just a little bit because we don't want it just like straight. And I'm just going to squeeze some out. That should be enough. That might be too much. And I'm just gonna like lay it as if we got a regular nail tip on here. Okay, we're getting to the edge. Oh, it's a little heavy. Oh gosh. If I move my finger, the whole thing gonna flop over. But I'm gonna cure this. We're gonna do it. We're gonna cure it. So this is why I be saying like 5-minute crafts be showing y'all what they want to show y'all, cause ain't no way there's a flop like this. Like, look how that flop. It looked like a beak on a bird. But you know what? We still gonna continue because I got high hopes for this nail. So it kind of overflowed just a tad bit around the cuticle. I don't even know how that happened. Like, it was perfect around the cuticle. But we're gonna put another layer just to thicken sis up a bit. And it don't have to be much. I wanna really cover that mistake up there too. And then you do all of this while attempting to make somewhat of an apex. In a way, sorta, kinda is looking like something. That's why I cannot wait to file this. But let me let y'all on a little secret. So y'all know how poly gel gets real gummy after you cure it. Sometimes to harden it, you can use alcohol, but sometimes like I don't be having alcohol close to me, but I use anything that has alcohol in it. I just spray some Germ-X. We rub that bad boy in and now it's nice and hard and ready to file. No gumminess. So I'm gonna just file with caution, but we're gonna file close to normal. I'm gonna have to come to this free edge. I think I'm gonna do it like this because we're trying to stay gentle. So like this little light. Now we're just gonna try to file this like underneath just to straighten it out. This might work. And of course we got to get the comb bit. Oh yeah. Yeah. There we go. That looks a lot better. That one on the buffed it off camera. So now all we gotta do is put the top coat on. Oh, I'm still a little dusty, but it's okay. It's okay. Oh, hold on, let's cure it. You can barely tell. Look how good that looks. Then you go underneath and you see like something's fishy going on. But then you turn back around and it's back all nice and acrylic looking. It's just a little cricket, but you know that's okay under these circumstances. You can really tell it's cricket from that angle. All right, next. This one, they're using a makeup brush and they're gonna cut the makeup brush and we making a nail tip out the makeup brush. Now, I've done this before with a toothbrush, believe it or not, but I've never done it with a makeup brush before. Now, that's just the little tip right there. Like, who thought to cut up a makeup brush and use it to do some nails? So yeah, let's try it. So I have this makeup brush. I'm not into makeup, so I don't know what kind of makeup brush this is. But before y'all get on me in the comments about cutting up a perfectly good makeup brush, I don't do makeup. And I bought this brush specifically for this video, so please just leave me out of it. Okay, so what they did was they cut out some bristles. So we're gonna cut off some bristles. We're gonna catch it with this paper towel behind it. I don't necessarily have to have like this nail long. Like this nail can be like a shorter nail because this can be very time consuming. Let me just tell y'all, because I've done this before, just not with brush bristles. That's hard to say for some reason. Brush bristles, brush bristle, brush. Try to say that 5 times fast. I promise you can't get through it. I kind of think that's enough. Let's just cut just a little bit more just in case. So basically what they did was take some gel polish. I'm gonna put it on the nail first. Then while the gel is still wet, do not cure it. Take the bristles and just press it into the wet gel. But let's just see how this works. So I'm just gonna use my tweezers. We're just gonna pat it in. And they had theirs in a stiletto shape. I don't know if I wanna do stiletto or if I wanna make it square like that thumb I got over there. But however we have it, we gotta outdo 5-minute crafts. I don't know, that wasn't the objective of this video, but I think that's the direction I'm going. So 5-minute crafts, if you watching, just know I'm coming for you. All right, this looks a little scary, so let me just pinch it in just a tad bit and kind of take off the ones that's flying over here. But that should be good. Ta-da! Okay, so I went on and cured that there. We just gonna go over it with some gel top polish. And I guess you can do this with polygel too, but they did this with gel polish, so that's what we're going to do. Like, get a glob, lay it on there, and just let it do its thing. Honestly think that's pretty good for round one. Let's cure. Now we gonna go in for round two, just to make sure we good. But honestly, we covered a lot of ground in round one. I like to get underneath too, make sure we good. Alrighty then, and we laid that on pretty thick. Once it's as thick as you want it to be, then you can start filing it down. Don't want to file it in too much, and then kind of buff it out just like that. Now I'm gonna take my buffer and get all the scratches off. Let's get a pink polish. All right, so I'm gonna use Special Pink from Madam Glam. They're not gonna be the same shade of pink, but it's okay. Let's see what we got going on. I like to start off like maybe with one thin layer at first, but then with that second layer, we're really gonna come in kind of thick. So that's the thin layer. Now for the second coat, and try to pile it on up here at the top, kind of fill it out. And don't ever forget the free edge. That free edge look a little thick though, but we're gonna ignore that because I forgot to shape that up. Okay, now the only thing left to do is put on a top coat. And we are good to go with this one. Now I will have to say this one is a little rounded. I don't know. She's round, okay? I know I didn't do the same shape, which is kind of, you know, disappointing on my part. I really wish I would have did a stiletto, but I didn't. So let's just judge based on neatness, I guess. Look how it looks underneath. It looks so weird and nasty. All right, now we got one last finger left. Let's go. All right, so last one. So it looks like they're using polygel as a base, and they're kind of just putting it all over the place. They cured that, and then they put some polygel on top, cured that, and drilling it down. And I guess this is like a nail design. I can see where they was trying to go, but we're gonna try to understand the assignment. So let's go ahead and redo that. All right, so we're gonna break out our polygel again for this. So I'm gonna do a white for the base, and then a glitter, a rose gold glitter as the accent color. I'm gonna go in with the white polygel, and we're just gonna go in thin. All right, and honestly, it doesn't need to be laid perfectly. So what I'm gonna do, what they did not do, is we're gonna do the saran wrap thing. But the only thing about it is this isn't saran wrap. So I am fresh out of saran wrap, don't have none. And I just found this plastic laying around. So I'm just gonna like, see how it doesn't really cling. And that's what I'm a little worried about, that it won't cling. And it's just gonna be a hot mess, so hopefully it isn't a hot mess. If I had saran wrap, this will be different, let me just say, okay? But this is not what it was supposed to be. Now, if I would have followed what they did in the beginning, then this would have never happened. So let's see how we're gonna fix this. So all of that is just excess. We're just gonna clip all that off, all of it off. We don't need it. All that, ooh, So what I was trying to make sure is like you have hills and valleys all over the place, because that's really what's going to make the design. I think I'm not going to do this color. I think I'm going to go for something different. So hold on, let me show you. All right, we got it. I'm going to go ahead and take this pink, since we're already, it's kind of a theme going through pink. So let's stick with some pink. We're just gonna go in all over with this, and then just press it in. Really make sure you get into all of like the dips and creases. We're gonna cure that. It looks a little bulky now, but let's just give it a chance. I feel like if I would have followed what they did exactly, then it would have been a little bit differently, but it's not too far off from what they did. So, I mean, it's kind of the same thing if you think about it. But I'll tell you one thing, if I would have had cling wrap, this really would have came out really nice, because I've done it before with cling wrap, and it looks like more like marble than whatever this is. So yeah. But I can tell you one thing, this definitely passes the factor cap test, because it definitely gives what they said it was supposed to give. So they not lying with all of these. Actually, with this one, that worked out. The brush bristles worked out, the makeup brush, and then this one worked out. And that's really the point of this whole video, is to see if the hacks really work, or are they just pulling our leg. But I mean, they work. All right, now we gotta pop these off. Okay, that one was easy. Boom. See, that's what I want. All right, this one was a little harder, but I think, yep. And I would not recommend doing this if you haven't properly prepped them to be popped off easily beforehand. But boom, there we go. Y'all, look at that. It looks even weirder underneath. All right, now that's about it. I think if this video does well, the next time I'll do this video, we'll do more. We'll do a full set even on one of these little 5-minute craft hacks. But you know what, so far, all of the hacks are kind of working out pretty good. So you know what, 5-minute crafts, y'all got this one. I think next week I want to get into some of their more odd hacks that they have. But we'll just see how this video goes, and then we'll go from there. But if you like the content, make sure you subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in my next video next week.